What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Geeked Out Live. If you're joining in, you know how this works. You pick the topics in the comments. That's all it is. You start watching, you pick a topic out you want to talk about. Let's get into it. Movies, TV, geek, the whole nine. Let's cover the gamut. Let's get into it. If you have something to talk about, let me know. I'd love to hear it. Ooh, who do we have? Derpy, what's going on, buddy? Texas Roadhouse rolls or Olive Garden breadsticks? No, that's a great question. That's a great question. I never thought that I would have to think about this question as hard as I have to. I mean, listen. All right. How about Longhorn's pumpernickel bread? Is that in the gamut? No. Out of the two, I love Olive Garden's breadsticks, but the seasoning can get tiring. Whereas Texas Roadhouse rolls, I don't think I'd grow tired of. If I'm full, I don't have to eat, but I don't think I could grow tired of them. I can definitely die from them because that's going to expand my stomach beyond repair. But I'm going to have to go with the good old Texas Roadhouse rolls. And if you disagree, there's not much I can do about that. Not much I can do about that, but you can.
Go comatose for me, baby.
You shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
It's true. Shut your mouth when you're talking to me. It's Texas Roadhouse. We know that. Jason Siri says the answer is Olive Garden. Jason, man, we're on the divide. You got to stay on the other side. You got to stay on my side. It's like the Civil War. Oh, shit, I'm on Texas's side. Oh, God. I love Texas, though. It's a beautiful state. I'm not going to take anything away from that. McDonald's fries or chicken filet waffle fries. Wow, you're coming hard. Oh, you're coming hard at me, Derpy. I don't know. McDonald's fries or Chick-fil-A waffle. Okay, McDonald's fries. Here's why. You get them salted right. They're perfect. They taste perfect. I've had bad Chick-fil-A waffle fries. Plus, they hate the LGBTQA QIA community, so I'll just be like, nah, I don't even eat there. Derpy's got it right. Jason, you traitor. I don't McDonald's. I don't like Chick-fil-A. Yeah, I mean, listen, Popeyes exists. I don't need to go Chick-fil-A. And Popeyes has arguably some of the best fries, and you can get Old Bay seasoned fries. So, that's a good question. Ooh, there's some good ones. Let's talk condiments. I really want to get into it. What's the best condiments? Like, what do you use with what? It's an interesting one. Arby's curly fries with ranch dipping sauce is amazing. I don't want to point that out there for everybody. Fruity Pebbles or Fruit Loops? Fruity Pebbles all day. All day, Fruity Pebbles, baby. Every step. Oh, Jason's coming back over to the light side. He's going to drop that red dildo, and he's going to come back over here and grab one of his green or blue ones. Join us over on the other side. I had to make it weird. I know. Oh, man, I'm trying to clean up my act, too. This is going to be harder than I thought. Trying to work it out a little bit. Yeah. So that's a great question. But it's going to be Pebbles all the time. All day, every day. I love it. Oh, man. Let me pull this up so I have it for us. Don't mention hard and that in the same sentence. You're right. Don't mention any of it in the same sentence. I need to just shut up. I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to be best. I don't even know what that means, but I am trying to at least be better. So we've got a lot of younger community members joining up, and I don't want to be a bad influence on anyone. So Trying to clean it up. It's all about. Oh. Oh, Derpy, what are you doing to me, man? Derpy's coming hard today. Derpy came in, he was like, you know what? I know Sunday's coming. Mick ain't gonna know what's happening. Derpy, you need to put these up on the Discord, man. Let's get some people answering. I gotta think about this one for a sec. Oh, The Dark Knight is a pinnacle film. It's a pinnacle film. Amazing film. But I'm gonna choose. So, like, if we're talking movies, Dark Knight. If we're talking as Batman movies, I'm gonna go 89. Are we talking like which ones do I prefer to watch? 89. I'm not gonna give up on Nicholson. Ledger is amazing. Whole movie's amazing, but I just can't give up on Nicholson. Keaton over Bale, but The Dark Knight. There you go. That's something. Can't have that. You got to pick one. Oh yeah. All right. I was going to mention this. All right, guys. So the Indie Escape podcast. I am so excited. I'm going to be on there tonight. I've never been on there before. We're going to talk some movies. We're going to talk about, of course, the road to Carolina Fear Fest. Well, I think it's called The Path to Carolina Fear Fest. I don't want to get it wrong. Because, I want to be respectful of another show. The Path to Carolina Fear Fest 2024. That is what they're calling tonight's episode. I'm very excited to jump on. As you guys know, we are the media partners with Carolina Fear Fest, so we are doing a lot of promotion. I'm seeing my face out there a little bit more, talking horror. I love it. But yeah, we're going to be down at Carolina Fear Fest for sure. So make sure you come down. But Joe is here, and he's saying thank you. We appreciate that they're filling in, and I just really truly appreciate it. As I can't wait to join you, and so check us out. It's a live show, 9:40. Well, I'm there at 9:45. I don't know if it starts till 10. I have to double check it, but 10 p.m. Eastern. Okay, I do have everything written down. I should probably check my notes. But I am very excited. I was going to talk about it. I even have the thing here, which I'm slowly but surely losing my gourd. That's what this is all about, guys. I am a professional. A professional of what? I don't know. Talking sometimes. But yeah, here we go. So I'm going to be filling in tonight. I'm super excited for it. Again, thank you, Joe, and the rest of you over at the Indie Escape Network. I can't wait to meet you guys tonight and be a part of it. So tune in for sure. I was going to put up, after this, I was going to go into social media, share it out, let you guys know where I'll be. Make sure you join. But I'm glad we got to talk about. Thank you again, Joe, for jumping on. But yeah, guys, comments. Well, Derpy, you threw something out. You said Chick-fil-A sandwiches or Popeyes. That's no. Get those Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich. I don't understand why people don't like it. If I don't get a crunch on my chicken sandwich, I don't want you. If I pick up a chicken sandwich and it's good steamrolled buns, and then I take a bite and it feels like the chicken has been in a swimming pool, I'm just not interested. I can't do it. I got to go with that Popeyes. Although I stay away from KFC. I don't do KFC anymore. That's just not my jam. Unless they want to pay me, which I don't buy Pepsi, so I doubt it. Because I'm a Coke guy. We don't want to use that one. No skiing for old Mick. That's what Geeked Out Live is, guys. I just mess around. I play around. You give me topics. We talk about them in the comments. So keep throwing them out. Let's have fun doing it. It's going to be awesome. All right. What was I looking at next? I was throwing stuff together so I could be prepped. And we got fun stuff coming out the next couple of weeks, too. Be ready for it. Peanut M&Ms. I'm a peanut M&M guy. And I like it because no one else in my house wants them. They want regular M&Ms, so they're always for me. Nobody takes them. Throw them in a bowl, leave them out. take them as I need them, running around the house. That's the way to snack, by the way. You want best snacking tips? You got a day where you're just chilling at home. You just get a tray, cut up some vegetables, throw out some fruit, maybe some chips, maybe some hummus, maybe some dip of some sort. Just something is a little healthier than normal, but you still have fun with. Put that crap. Trying to be good. I'm not going to cut out cursing or anything, but I am trying to be good. You put that stuff up on the counter. Maybe get like a bowl of candy or something like that. Put that up on the counter too. You'll keep walking up throughout the day. You'll keep fed. You'll snack on healthier stuff. You'll be less likely to, like, if you go out to go grab something, it's not going to go bad if it's just sitting there during the day or anything. Or you can keep it in the fridge, but as long as it's all cut up and everything, you can just start picking from it. It's not going to be that bad either. Man, that's the way to snack. Do that stuff. I learned that from some amazingly wonderful Italian women. That's how they did things back in the day. Reese's or Pieces or Skittles, both good. But I'm gonna go Reese's. I'm a movie guy. Born the year of ET, baby. So I'm gonna go Reese's. But I do love Skittles. Skittles is a great alternative. But okay, I'm a big snack guy. But like when I get candy, so I get like a box of candy, but I have to get one chocolate and at least one fruity. So I don't know. Sometimes I do like Dots, Nerds, stuff like that. I'll go Skittles occasionally. It's also a good snack if you want it throughout the day. You like candy, you got a sweet tooth. Get Warheads. Get like a bowl of Warheads. Throw them up on your counter. And take one. You're not going to eat more than one at a time, so just take one. Leave it up there. You're walking around and doing your thing. I don't even know what a Ruts is. What is Ruts? I've been in a rut. Ruts candy? Ritz. I bet you mean, wait, do you mean Ritz and Starburst? It's a big difference. Or is that a candy? Oh, Runts. I'm an idiot. It makes sense with this. Oh, no, it doesn't. I'm thinking you mean Runts, so I'm going to go with that. I like Runts more than Starburst, but I do like Starburst. Now I want Runs. So that's a good choice, though. I like it. So, guys, anybody who's tuning in, maybe new to this, I am Mick Manhattan from the thescenesnobs. This is sort of an open forum type of show where you can throw out topics, ask questions, whatever, and then we have a good old time. Yeah, so it is. Yeah, I'd go Runs. I love Runs. Hands down. It's just a good time. All right. I like the mini Starburst bag. You get a bunch of them. Put them in your mouth. It's great. Make a big Starburst. Does that make sense? No, but you can do it. It's true. I've been there. So, all right. Some people were asking about this show, so I'm gonna. All right. What else you got for me, people? Throw them out. So, and I have something for you guys. Check it out. So, hold on 1 second. All right, where are you at? Anybody's tuning in, I don't care. I'm just kidding. I do care. Trying to fix some things before we keep getting started. And there we go. All right. Okay. And let me send that out to everybody. I know. I do what I got to do. Here we go. Gummy worms or gummy bears? Gummy bears. Worms a little too much. Can't handle it. I'll know your personality by this question. If you choose wrong, we can't be friends. I said gummy bears. I don't know if that's wrong. I love it, though. I live on the wrong side. It's all about. I don't mind gummy worms. I like them. I just not a huge fan of them. So I will definitely do gummy bears. It's wrong. Gummy bears is wrong. Well, it depends on the gummy bears. Some really good gummy bears out there, Derpy. I'm not talking about the Haribo Harbor. Well, they're good too. I mean, listen, it's hard to screw up a gummy bear. The Aurora. Holy crap. You got some good stuff happening. I like it. All right. What do we got? Where are we at, people? I'm going to be live tonight. Go check it out. I'm going to be on the Indie Escape Network talking about Carolina Fear Fest. And if you guys don't know this show, this is Geeked Out Live. That's right. Sundays. You pick the topics in the comments. We talk about them. I hang out with you. We'll see what's up. But I do want to let you know, May 17th, and he is live now. You can donate if you wanted to. It would be awesome if you did, because we go to a great cause of Haunters Against Hate. Correct. And as we're doing a live charity script read for it's a Casters of the Cause, Casters for a Cause event. We're going to be reading Scream. May 17th, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern. All donations are going straight to Haunters Against Hate on a GoFundMe we set up. Sponsored by Carolina Fear Fest, like we said. Brought to you by the Scene Snobs and Horror Sir Sturdy. We're going to have a good old time. Hopefully you guys can be a part of it. It really is going to be fun. We always have a fun time. We got some new stuff planned. Hopefully you guys can join in. It's going to be cool. All right. Hubba Bubba or Big League Chew? Big League Chew. I was a little leaguer, man. I do love Hubba Bubba, though. Well, I do Hubba Bubba now because it's just easier, and like nobody wants to eat after Halloween when I'm cool with it. I like it. So, but Big League Chew is pretty awesome. Double Bubble. That's what I meant instead of Hubba Bubble. Oh, Double Bubble. Yeah. Wow, that's a good question, actually. I really like Double Bubble more. Something about the flavor. I just really like it. So, let me pull up this donation, and I'm going to stick it in the comments so you guys can donate if you want to. But it is a good cause. Hunters Against Hate is a wonderful organization that is helping out LGBTQIA kids, in the community who may be getting bullied, maybe having a hard time. A lot of kids these kids, all kids in every walk of life are going through tough times, and as they grow older, and it is very hard for a lot of kids who are in the community. So this is an organization that goes out and helps and educates and really does a lot. Like I'm really proud to align myself with this group. I think their message and their mission are really important. So sticking with it. If I can ever find this link, just add it up. But yeah, I'll share that with you guys, and we will. But let's see what Derpy's saying. I still go Big League Chew. I do. I just don't. There's a difference, man. When you're 42 and you're buying Big League Chew, people look at you weird. When you're eating Hubba Bubba, they still look at you weird, but not as weird. Dune OG? Never. Dune OG sucks. Reboot for life. Oh, I hate the original Dune. Oh, that movie sucks. People love it, and they just do not understand it. I love the book. I read the book in high school. Not for high school, because they would not have let us read that in our Catholic high school. But I did like to read. Hey, Fred's here. What's going on? How you doing, man? Hope all's well. Are the sequels canon in Star Wars to you? I don't know. I don't want them. Yeah. Yes. Get mad. And anybody who's watching this, and I understand, yes. Carrie Fisher died making them. That's Princess Leia. I'm not saying you can't change things around. I'm not saying you can't retcon. I'm not saying you can't flip the switch on some things. I'm not saying that they don't try and even it out and make it better in some way. But Carrie Fisher died making those. And with that, I think it's important for to keep them. Hurricanes or Rangers? Rangers, baby. Rangers. Because I am assuming you're talking hockey when you say Hurricanes, or are you just saying, like, do you like the Texas Rangers or just like Hurricanes? You know, like the actual events. Yeah, strangers, man. Strangers. Stranger Ranger. I don't know. It's good talking to you, Fred. Who shot first? Han. I was there. I was there in the old days. I saw. Greedo couldn't even hit him. Greedo hit the wall. Well, in fairness, he did just get shot. Oh, well, no. He hit the wall in the original. Not in the original. Sorry. It's Geeked Out Live. I'm a little twisted around. It's been a very busy, very exciting. We got a lot of fun stuff coming out this week. I've been working hard all weekend. But no. So it was Han just shot first and he died and fell on the table. And then when they redid it in the 90s, Greedo shot first and hit like the wall next to his head when he touched. And then he shot him. Oh, it doesn't even work. It's not even timed right. We don't know who shot first. Han shot first. That's the way it should be. All right, let's pull this up so we can talk about it a little bit. How's everybody doing tonight? You all doing good? What's new Scooby-Doo or Mystery Incorporated? Actually, I'm gonna go Mystery Incorporated. I really enjoyed I watched it when it first came out, me and my kids, and because I love Scooby-Doo, so I was getting them into it. And the whole through storyline in that was so intriguing. I'm pretty sure that's the right one that I'm thinking of, Mystery Incorporated, where it's like in their hometown, and it's sort of the origin. If I'm being for real, like it's like a series, like it was like 2 seasons and like 20 episodes each season or something like that, and like. But it was a full story, like they were solving smaller mysteries, but it was almost like they were facing off against like some sort of Moriarty against them, who just had it all like planned. You know what I mean? It was pretty interesting. I really did enjoy it. That was a good show, and from beginning to end, they told the story until the end. The Sandlot or Field of Dreams? Okay, all right, both really. I have a personal stake in Field of Dreams. But as a movie, I watched The Sandlot far more. But I do love Field of Dreams. So that's a good question. It's interesting, too. An interesting one. All right, let me get this freaking thing. So we know what's happening. And you guys can see all of our wonderful charity going on. So it's $300 goal. Again, we're going to be doing it on May 17th. If you guys missed it, we're doing Casters for a Cause charity script read of Scream, sponsored by Carolina Fear Fest. All proceeds are going to be going to Haunters Against Hate, and that's brought to you by the thescenesnobs channel and in conjunction with Horror Search 30. Definitely excited, everybody. But yeah, go check it out. You can donate now, or you can donate during the event. We're gonna have some special stuff going on. So, in other news, let's see what's what. I love this. In other news, Netflix is hosting a live roast of Princess. What time is that? Isn't that tonight? I think I'm going to be on a show, so I'm probably not going to watch it. But yeah, I heard about that. So they did like live things all week. I think John Mulaney had a live show all week. And then last night they did Cat Williams stand up live. Now they're finishing off the roast of Tom Brady. I guess they're getting WWE next year, so they're going to be showing Raw live. I don't know if they're going to be doing SmackDown. I don't know. I think they're just going to test Raw for now. But it's crazy. It really is. They're doing quite a bit. So I hope everybody's doing well. It's a warm day for you guys to go out, just have fun, just party. Oh my God. Oh, you never know what's going to happen here. We get wild. I yawn. Stuff. All right, here we go. I'm rewatching Gotham right now. I never realized how dark it was. I'm surprised it was shown on TV. I remember when they did that. There's a guy when I started the Scene Snobs, like shortly after. I think it was 2020 when everybody was like starting to get in. He was an actor. He was on that show, but he started his own podcast, and I had met him a few times. He's a nice guy. Michael was his name. I want to say Spedden. It's just been a while. I haven't talked to him, but yeah, he was on that show. He spoke very highly of it. He really enjoyed the shoot, so it was very cool. They shot that in Baltimore. It was a good show. I thought it was really well done. I thought picking Jim Gordon, a young Jim Gordon, to like lead it, but also to have Bruce Wayne there and sort of come up. I did watch the end. I wasn't a huge fan of the ending. I put that kid in the suit, and I was just like, oh. That was pretty funny, but I did not like how most of the stuff ended on that. Mm-hmm. Who else is excited? Who else is getting ready? I am super stoked, honestly. Got a lot of stuff going on. It's a lot of fun. And it's going to be cool. Especially Carolina Fear Fest coming up. So make sure you get your tickets. What do we got here? All right. There it is. They did not. They did put him in the suit. They CGI his face. Oh, they didn't put him in a suit. Oh, okay. Well, it was very awkward how they did. I mean, it looked lanky. But yeah, no, it's a good show though. I did like it a lot. I think what's his name met his wife on that. The guy who played Jim Gordon, Ben McKenzie. And now he's out. I just saw some stuff with him. He's like super against cryptocurrency. I didn't read his book, but like he very actively speaks against it. So, and safe to bet that he hates crypto. Come on my show, talk about it. People get mad if I had celebrities on my show because they don't care about celebrities. Either talk to me about your character, like characters that you've played, or talk to me about like your experience on movies. But I just don't want to know anything else. I don't care. It just doesn't affect me. Like, good for you. Like, I'll have conversations. We can get to know each other if it gets to that point. But like in the beginning, I want to talk about your characters. He played Batman in Year One. Oh, was he Batman? I did like Year One. That was a good one. That was a great book too. The animated film. So I didn't realize that he played Batman in it. Do you like Jensen Ackles as Batman? He was in the Red Hood, right? So what do you guys think? And I think he was in something else. Yeah, I think he played Batman's voice in something else, or was coming up or something like that. I cannot keep up. They put out a lot of animated movies, so. And not that I don't try to keep up, but I don't get to them as they first come out. But I'm probably going to wind down a little bit unless you guys got some topics you want to talk about. Derby's been killing it tonight. We got some fun stuff coming out the next 2 weeks. Tomorrow on the channel and on the Carolina Fear Fest YouTube page, Discovering Horror, all new. We're doing Psycho. Next week we're going to be doing the career of Bruce Campbell. That's right. Discovering Horror. Go check it out. On our classic film review series this week, we're going to be doing Planet of the Apes with the new one coming out. That'll be fun to kind of revisit, talk about Planet of the Apes a little bit, give it a review. And then we're going to be doing next week's will be just made the damn thing. You would think I would remember. Just cut it together. Touch of Evil. Touch of Evil. That's right. Great movie. So if you get a chance, check that out. You absolutely should. Yes, Long Halloween. I did see that one. Okay, it was him in that. He was good, but lately his Batman is stale. Yeah, I think he's just more focused in other places. Like he was excited about Batman early on, but and if anything, if The Boys, in a way, like he's working and playing a superhero in that, like shows me he could do a live action if they gave it to him. But I think that's the thing where I think people who want to play Batman or Superman or things like that, and you hear him say it, that's why I don't think a fan should ever play those characters. You have to have like a new perspective on it or be able to bring something new to it. If you're a fan, you're going to bring your Batman to it. and that may not be what's looking for, and that's not what stands out. Like, but also you have to understand their alter egos. That's why I think Tom Welling did so well as Clark Kent, and we wanted to see how he would do as Superman, is because this guy nailed it for 10 years. But like there, like with the Clark Kent, so it's like, let's see a trend. And I think Henry Cavill, who was a fan of Superman, but he wasn't like a diehard fan, I think he played it well. He did his own spin and he did a really good job, so like I think your best bet is to go to an actor who may not be a fan of it, but by the end of it knows the character. But I think where a lot of TV shows and movies get it wrong. Grant Gustin was really good at this with The Flash. He got both. He got Barry Allen and he got The Flash. He knew how to do both. He knew how to switch it on and off between both. And there wasn't too much of a difference, which with The Flash, there really isn't. But that's why I think the Spider-Mans work so well. Like, there's no polarizing frame on the Spider-Man on the live action Spider-Mans. They're like, they just work because they each bring something to the table, but they understand the character. They don't have to be huge fans of the character to get him, to get Peter Parker where they're coming from. And I think that's where a lot of times Batman can be hit or miss. Like, you can get a good one and you get one you kind of like, maybe not one you fully like, because they've picked fans, and then at times they've picked people who aren't interested in learning the characters, or at the very least didn't see that you have to not just learn Batman, you have to learn Bruce Wayne too, and why the importance of both is so, not why the idea of both is so important. What if Bale came back? No, I don't want Bale back. He was fine for what it was, but that third one wasn't great. He wasn't perfect in it like he was in The Dark Knight. Which took away from it, in my opinion. Like, I have a lot of theories about trilogies. I especially have a lot of theories about franchises. One of those is that every third movie in any franchise is an away mission. So I'm not saying there's an exception to the rule, but for the most part, every third movie in every franchise is an away mission. Secondly, I think that when it comes to threes, the third one, we automatically don't always like the third one in a trilogy because it is the inevitable end. So we go into it kind of like, it's the end. I didn't want that. And we're already, when it comes to the end, and I'm talking more with movies and sometimes TV shows, I think TV shows not as much because they're so long you can prep for the end more. But when you go into a movie, you're just kind of hopeful maybe there'll be another one. And when it ends, you're kind of like, it got you a little bit. So I always think they're going to be less popular just by that fact. So like Back to the Future 3, I think it's a great movie, but I think a lot of people didn't like it because it was out of the element. Marty wasn't the focus, which bookended it perfectly. And then it's an away mission, which you're not, by away mission, I mean, you're out of your element. Movie's out of your element, but now he's in the old West. Like, how do you figure that out? So, anybody who's listening to me, I ramble, so just go with it or don't. I get it. So when it comes to Return of the Jedi, another one, away mission, you're on the moon, you're on Endor, you're doing that. It's the end, definitively by a lot of accounts of that trilogy, especially. So a lot of people are cool off on it a bit. But when it comes to the Bale trilogy, that third one wasn't a bad movie, but it wasn't a great movie either, and it was not a good Batman movie. So to have a really good Batman movie, then not only one of the best films of all time, but a realistic, wonderful looking view of Batman in the real world. And then you followed up with that last one. I'm just like, this is too much. This wasn't that good. And I think that's the problem with that movie. I think it just wasn't that good. I don't think there was a lot of heart after The Dark Knight to do it, especially with Heath Ledger's death. Yeah, remember, they worked with this guy for like a year or two, and some of them knew him for much longer. So when somebody dies playing that role, not everybody's like ready to jump back in and do the work, So I think that affected it too. Cavill did great job, but he was never coming back. No, he wasn't. What if he did come back for the DCU? I think he deserves better. I don't like the way they treated him. He deserves better. That man was Superman, and they treated him. That's their biggest property. I understand Batman, but Superman is their biggest property. In terms of character, symbol, like everything, all the merchandise, all that stuff, like Batman being like a close second. I don't think any other property under Warner Brothers is as close to those two, especially in today's day and age. Now, am I saying they're the biggest properties in the world? I'm just talking for Warner Brothers. And that's not saying there aren't others. There's a lot of others. But you treated him like shit, man. And granted, a lot of it had to do with The Rock, but I'm sure people would be seated. Yeah, I mean, I would love to see a Superman movie with Henry Cavill, but I just don't want him to do it. I want him to go and get rich doing something else and have success. I got fan casting for Lanterns. Ooh. Which fan casting? And Brave New World. Let's hear those, and then we'll probably wrap up. So, but I want to hear your stuff. Fan casting for Lanterns. Well, I know Nathan Fillion's playing Guy Gardner in it. Who'd be a good Hal Jordan and a Jon Stewart? And I'm talking for like Max TV. Not saying it can't be a name, but like who would be good? John David Washington would be, but you're not going to get him from Max. And honestly, I think he should be Kang. For Jon Stewart, but there's so many. There's so many good ones. I like Winston Duke. You could take it to like more of a comedic element, like because they said it was going to be more buddy cop. It would be kind of funny to get like Donald Glover in there as like Jon Stewart. Now, hear me out. I understand Jon Stewart in the cartoon is very stoic, but I don't think they need to go that route, honestly. John Boyega's a good one. That's a good one. I got Jon Stewart, John Boyega. I would want somebody who matches him for Hal Jordan. He'd probably have to be a little bit. Well, no, they're about the same age, I think. I don't know. I like John Boyega, though. That would be a good one. Young. Can play stoic, but he can play comedic, too. Oh, what's a good Hal Jordan? What's his name? What's the big one's name? Balrog or something? Is that... No, not Balrog. It's from Star Trek. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with me today? I might be tired. Star Wars, yeah. No, Balrog's not from either of those. It's from Lord of the Rings. What the fuck is wrong with me? All right, guys, I'm going to wrap up. Something wrong with my brain today. Your COVID brain. I know I'm not making a joke of that. I've had COVID, and I think it did affect me. So shut your mouth. No, I'm just kidding. I'm all over the place. I'm looking at Balrog again because I know I'm getting it wrong still. Yeah, no, Lord of the Rings. All right, good. Yeah, fucking idiot. Try not to curse. All right, I realize talking to myself, but I am on a live stream, so that's why I'm continually talking to myself, and I'm a moron. But Garrett Hedlund for Hal. I like him. I think he's on Tulsa King. I do like him. You know what could be a cool one? Harvey Specter from Suits. He could be a good Hal Jordan. I've seen him in other stuff where he's not as like prettied up with the stuff. Like he was good in SWAT, the movie, the second one, which is ironically I didn't love the first one, but the second one was pretty good. Hey, remember that back in the day when they would make like direct to video sequels, and sometimes they were better than the big movie that came out in the theaters. just because they kind of washed away all the stuff that was bad about it. I just love that. I wish I still did it. I don't know about you guys, but one thing I want to pitch to you guys. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. So the go to the library. That's right. Go to the library. Why? Because I guarantee your local library, like everyone around me, has movie sections now where you can go and you can take stuff. We need to treat the library like it's a video store. Let's go to the library. Start renting videos again, talking to people, getting out there, living a life. Do it. But also get on Letterboxd. And if you're on Letterboxd, at thescenesnobs, because that'd be awesome. I will scroll through Letterboxd by year or whatever, or genre or things like that. And it's almost like walking through and just looking at all the posters and stuff. It's like walking through the video store again, looking for something to watch. It's a lot of fun, man. I'm telling you. Jake Gyllenhaal for Batman. I mean, yeah, he could pull it off. I don't know if I'd want him to, though. We need an older one for Brave and the Bold, because I don't think it's going to be exactly the same. So it'd be interesting to see who they go with, though. Yeah, I'd kick it around. I don't really have anybody for Batman right now. I'm sort of Batmaned out, if I'm being honest. There's almost too much Batman everywhere. But I wouldn't mind to see more, see what they do with them. And I'll go see it, whatever it is, when it pops up. Like right now, I think it's also DC. I'm DC'd out, like, and Marveled out. Like they both have just been lame. I didn't even watch Echo. I didn't want, like, there's so much stuff I'm behind on. And it used to be when this is how, like, for me, I can gauge this stuff, because for me, I used to be, I have to watch it as soon as it comes out. I gotta see Marvel as soon as it comes out. DC after Batman v Superman, never the case. After that, after I saw that in theaters, and yes, I have admitted that I liked the director's cut more, but it doesn't matter. Zack Snyder, whatever you put out there is a representation of your work, and if it doesn't work and you're just like, but I need it longer, it doesn't matter. Every guy says that. Every guy says they need it longer. You don't need it longer. It's the motion in the ocean. Deal with it. Deal with it. Work with what God gave you. But no, for real though. I don't know. I just I'm all out on them. I'm not excited. The franchises I'm excited for right now are Godzilla, TV, a lot of TV stuff, movies, no, and Secret Invasion. Pretty much. I liked She-Hulk. I liked the acting in She-Hulk. I liked the story in She-Hulk. The VFX drove me up a wall. They were terrible. And the insanely cheesy jokes. It was almost like they were trying to go over the top with certain jokes, just completely pulled me out of it. So it's not a show I'll ever watch again. I'm glad I watched it. I had fun with it. And I love that they were adding an element of fun shows, and they should keep that up. But that was too, it was almost like Thor Love and Thunder. It was too silly. Like you went too far in one way. Like you got to travel that line. Like Deadpool doesn't, I don't know. Deadpool keeps it straight. Like, she didn't do the same in She-Hulk as Deadpool does in his movies. Deadpool's basically taking it seriously, saying, like, I know this is messed up. This is bonkers. This is crazy. But this is what it's about. And, like, it takes itself seriously, even when it's bonkers. She-Hulk did not feel like it was taking itself seriously, and at times felt like it was talking down to certain, especially male audience members. And that's one thing I don't understand. Like, I'm all fine. Listen, I'm all fine with having a certain agenda or a certain message to your show. You make a show, and I don't give a fuck what anybody said. Curse again. I'll get better. I don't care what anybody says. If you make something, you put it out there for your audience. But it is a part of you, right? That's where I'm like, make it the best of what you can be. If you're doing this to send a message and hurt people's feelings, you're not making it the best it can be, and you're not showing art. You're just being a dick. And then sometimes it felt like that with that show. It was just like, okay, we're going to do this. We're going to push this. All fine with all of it. But then you're talking down to certain members who really adore this franchise and want to be a part of it. And I think that was the first step, especially after WandaVision and I liked WandaVision. Don't get me wrong. I think it's great. But then I also liked Falcon and Winter Soldier, but it was more lackluster. And then you get to that, and it's just like, I was waiting for this. I really like this character, and it feels punchy. It feels like they're punching at people, punching down. So I was like, fine, walk away from it. And ever since then, everything has just been poorly written, and I don't know that I've liked anything else on TV wise from Marvel that has come out since. X-Men's cool. I like X-Men. I haven't finished it yet, but I do like it. But it's just, I don't care. I haven't watched Echo. I haven't like drilled down to make sure I was like ready to go in 1997 when it came out. So yeah, I mean, we'll see if something sparks my interest or brings me back. Otherwise, it's probably just going to be the occasional movie for me. Just sad. It's a big deal. Damon Wayne Robin. You got Asa Butterfield. That's a good fit. Damian Wayne, not Damon. Nightwing, Taron Egerton. He's a little. I don't know. I just can't imagine him. He's like Green Arrow. Maybe that would be a good Green Arrow. I don't know if I see him as Nightwing though. I have to think about that personally. Barbara Gordon, Batgirl, Oracle, Emma Stone. That would be a good fit. That would be really good. And Bryan Cranston for Gordon. He was good in the. Was it year one? He did a good job as Jim Gordon. But yeah. So I know I talked you guys' heads off quite a bit. Shared my stuff. You know how it is. I'm going to get going. I do have that show tonight. Remember, I'm going to be on the Indie Escape Network. Come jump out. I'm not on this one, but I will be there tonight. I will be covering. We'll be talking about Carolina Fear Fest 2024. 5 years of fear. Get your tickets. Join in. And then remember, May 17th, we're also doing a charity event for Haunters Against Hate, which is the charity of choice over at Carolina Fear Fest, the one they collect for. And yeah, we're going to have a good time with that one. We have a lot of fun stuff planned. So hopefully you guys can be a part of it and join in. And then remember, this Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern. Episode 328. We're talking about stunts. That's right. 2 stunt-heavy TV movies that we're going to be reviewing. And we got some fun topics. Be sure you join in for that. I think it'll be a great time. All right. Let's get out of here, shall we? What do you think? All right. And one more comment. See what Derpy says. There he goes. Yeah. See, you agree. You got it. We're smart men. We do what we can. Derpy, thank you so much for joining in, giving you all topics. Jason, thank you. Fred, thank you. Everybody else who's been watching, jumping in along the way, make sure you join in on the Scene Snobs. This is Geeked Out Live, where you pick the topics and I just kind of BS along with you. So thanks for joining in. And until next time, I'll talk to you soon. Take care.